Hi guys, Paul here, painting with PABrewNews. We're going to do a little bit of a painting here. It's a little bit different, a little bit different style, but I think you'll enjoy it. So let's get right into it. Got a little coat of liquid white and liquid clear put together here. I took a mixture of crimson and sap green together. It makes a little bit of a slight brownish color, but now you can make it a little bit too on the reddish side, or you can make it on the greenish side. So all we're going to do right now is just going to make little things like this. Things like this. Maybe a little bit of this too. Come back. A little darker one probably here. Straight down. Here. About there. A little bit darker right here. Something like that. Now I take a little liquid white. And here and there, just kind of take some of that white and just help blend it together a little bit. But you want it kind of streaky. Just like that. Weird, isn't it? Okay. Something like that. Keep that right there. Oh, we'll clean that off. Odo's paint thinner. Scrub it off and hit it. And you know what. Okay. Take a little liner brush. Same color. Little bit to the paint thinner. Same color. Maybe a little white in there too. A little white in there. Pull it out a little bit. Roll when you put the liner brush in with all that paint thinner. Make sure you roll the brush around in that mixture. It'll help load the brush. It'll help put it to a fine edge. So, and maybe back here you just give the indication of little trees that kind of live here. Little thing. Whatever. Trees. Got a little hair here. So, see some of them kind of, they just disappear, but they're here. Can't see all of them. There. Little things. Little branches. Whatever. You can even do a couple. There's a nice one. Go here. Big one. Just the indication of little tree trunks and things that are sticking out. Can't see all of them. Some are in the distance, peeking out through things. Because we don't know what this background is. It's supposed to be kind of obscure in a way. But yeah, just make all these little things. Just like that. Good. Little trees in the background. Something like that. Just a little obscure background. Need a little liner brush off real quick. Okay. And we're gonna take a little. Oh, I'll take an oval brush today. Go into that same little color that we have. Little additional white in there again. White, browns. No big deal. Want it a little bit on the darker side since it's the next layer. A little darker. And you can play with this if it's not dark enough. You can add a little bit more of this or that. I just wanted to get a nice little brown color. And here we're just gonna make little ideas of bushes and trees that kind of live here and there. Some are obscure up here. Nuances of stuff. There's some soft stuff that lives right here in the background. Okay, now a little bit of darker stuff. Go a little bit darker now. Not too dark, but a little bit darker. Just a mixture of the different browns and crimson and green. No big deal. A little bit darker. Pull it through and tap it in. Pull it back and then just tap this oval brush in. Then you can start getting darker. That helps push everything back and helps create distance in your painting. Right here, there's a tree that kind of lives right here. That. Right there. Right here. Soft things. There. Okay, perfect. We're going to keep that brush dirty. Keep that one dirty. Clean a little knife off just in case I need it later. Go back to that liner brush again. And a little paint thinner. That brown we just made. And then you can make ones that kind of stick out here too. That'll push the other ones back as well. Little branches that kind of something like that. Just the idea. Little browns. Just playing with browns. Alright. Clean that brush off again. Liner brush now. A little bit of the liquid. Just a touch of the liquid white. Just a minute touch. Remember, if your paint doesn't stick, add the least little amount of liquid white or paint thinner. So, that's all we're going to do. Go into a little yellow ochre and cadmium yellow. Just the yellows. And we're just going to flavor some of these bushes here. That's all we're going to do. Just flavor some of the bushes. Kind of live here. Little trees, bushes. Maybe a little bit of the red in there too. Different colors. Gonna be a little snow on this one, I think, but we're just gonna do a little fall, kind of soft fall colors. play around. Just like that. Some back here you can barely see. The more you tap, it'll just mix with the color beneath it. Very nice little, simple idea. Something like that. I'll clean this brush off. Beat it up. Now, I'm going to take 1-inch brush, I think. I'm going to go right through that white. Pull it through the white, tap it in, pull it through both sides. Tap it in, pull it through. I'm going to pull through this white so it's almost like a chiseled look to it. We're just going to come here and pull. I'm just going to make snow. Don't feel bad about picking some of that color up and just blend it right out. That's what you want. Just like that. Go through some more white. Grab it. Pull it. And then it starts making layers right there. So maybe there's a little path that shoots up that way. There. Something like that. Okay. Clean the brush off. Alright, we'll use that in a second later. Now, I think we're going to go into a little bit of a darker color. Into black, but not too much. Right into these browns. I think we're going to make another set of bushes right here. And that pushes that back then. Alright, we'll just do about right here. Something like that. There. Okay. We go back into these, a little bit of paint thinner. Not too much. Going into these yellows. Right into these yellows. I think I'll tell you what. I want it a little bit brighter. So I'm going to get some of this liquid white out here. I want it nice and bright. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Touch that liquid white. Does two things. It brightens it up, and then it thins it out. So things will stick better for you. If you need, don't make sure you get enough paint on the brush though too. Savor it, just adding a couple different layers there, only to change up the flavor of some of the colors that I'm going to work with. I'm going to keep that one dark though. I'm going to keep that one dark because that really does set it apart from the other side. There, just something like that. Get a little bit more. Whoop. Get that out of there. Sometimes when you try to scoop this out with your brush, it gets paint actually in the can, which is not the greatest thing, but not the worst in the world. Yeah, just something like that. Good. Clean your brush. Not as fun as the big one, but still pretty good. Go back into that white. We're going to just pull this. Clean up the foots. There you go. Get a lot of paint on that brush. tap it in, pull it back, so like you're chiseling it again. And just pull it. Don't be afraid to bend it and grab it, pull it, just like that. There we go. That is pretty good. I think, yeah, I'm going to do something else real quick. That's nice. Now we're going to go into a little bit of black brown again. Whatever. I'll put another one right about here. Something like this. Oh, you're going to drop the brush. Always a good time. Always a good idea. Okay, then I'm going to take a fan brush, go through some blacks, just some blacks and browns, whatever. Dark color. I think we're going to do a... right there. I think we're going to do another... right there. Right there. Something like that. Something like that. Another one right right here. Big daddy. Something like that. Okay. Clean my fan brush off. These fan brushes hold a lot of paint. That's why you can do a little forest of pine trees with only one shot almost. So I'm going to take a knife, cut across, and we're just going to start making little birch trees. You've seen me do this before. You just reload your brush when you need it. Get a little bit more white on there. Boop. Do the other side. Boop, boop, boop. Cut some more off. Okay. Shoot some little sticks and twigs and branches up through here. Got some color on the brush, so might as well use it. Scrape a couple here. Okay. Got 2 more trees to worry about, so we're going to do them next. Excuse my reach. I'm going to get over in front of you. Zip them down. Same thing here. We're going to come back and we're going to do the other side. This is just the first little layer of black. Cut some more off. Boop. Come back over here. Sometimes, too, if you really want to go over them again, you can actually put black on them. Especially the big, big trees. Looks nice when you do that. And when this dries, of course, it'll be rough. Rough. Alright, right here. Just like that. Here you go. A little dude right here in the background. Something like that. Now the only thing we got to do real quick is throw a couple branches on. That'll be fun. Paint thinner, a little bit more paint thinner. Go through all this dark color. Gotta get that consistency of ink going on with this, with enough paint thinner. That's what you want. Okay. And then you just... You can do it from the top. You can do it from the bottom. People have different ways to do this. It doesn't matter. There you go. Just give them lots of little leaves. Little branches, I mean. Sorry. Can't see what I'm saying. And when you're doing this at home, you can spend as much time as you want making these little things. Me, I'm trying to keep it under a certain time limit, so. Which I think I'm already over that, but that's all right. That's all right. Something like that. No big deal. What's that big one? Wow. Doo-doo-doo. All right, make little branches that kind of stick out here. Little things kind of just hang here and stick up. Whatever. There. Okay. Clean that off real quick. Again, we want just a little bit of this liquid white. Tap that in there. Clean up his foots. Hit that real quick. More liquid white. Here. Just like that. Clean up his foots. And there's a couple things you don't see right here. It's kind of sticking out. There. Clean it off. All right. Clean the brush up. Scrub. Beat the devil out of it. Let's check out the time. 24 minutes. That's actually pretty good. So here it is. See if you can see that. It's like just a nice little fall winter project. Not too hard at all. And put you down here. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed that one. Way into the time period here, which is really happy. Moving some stuff around, trying to make it as fast as possible to clean brushes to do this, to get the painting. Yeah, give this one a go. This is a really fun one. The snow, beautiful shadows within the snow and stuff. And you can see how when you do this, it does build a little bit more of a depth and distance in your painting. So anyway, this has been Paul from PA Brew News, painting with PA Brew News. Until the next time, see you later. Bye-bye. Watch that finger.